The top 3 virtual wholesaling markets I know you are not marketing to. And most importantly, the top 3 virtual wholesaling markets that your competition and really no other wholesalers attacking. So I'm going to show you the 3 virtual wholesaling markets I can almost guarantee nobody else in this industry is really attacking. Now, I'm obviously attacking these markets and a ton of other wholesalers, but when you kind of get outside of the space of just my channel here, not many people know about these markets. So I'm going to give you an unfair advantage to be attacking that you're not going to have a lot of competition in, but meet my criteria for having a ton of cash buyers, a good population, and really so you just don't struggle if you're calling, texting, or doing any type of marketing with these sellers. Now, the best virtual wholesaling market, in my opinion, is always the virtual wholesaling market that nobody knows about that has a ton of buyers, because a regular virtual wholesaling market, of course, has great buyers and great deals, but it gets more complicated when we put more hands in the pot. For example, we all love Houston, Texas for virtual wholesaling, but it's a lot of in-person wholesalers, a lot of virtual wholesalers. So let's break this all down. Now, I do want to give an honorable mention here that I wanted to add in, but it didn't hit top 3. But this is Manchester, New Hampshire. I absolutely love Manchester, New Hampshire. I've been talking about this market a lot, so I don't think it's as secretive. So I don't speak about it a ton, but I do speak about it. So it's not in my top 3, but Manchester, New Hampshire is an amazing market. I do a lot of virtual wholesaling there. It's not really talked about too much. They have amazing title companies. It's relatively a small market, but there's still over 100,000 people in that area and a ton of buyers, especially in the whole like 30-mile radius from that area. So if you're looking for a secret virtual wholesaling market, Manchester, New Hampshire is absolutely amazing. No one thinks about New Hampshire and wholesaling, but it works really well. Now, number 1 here, and this is in no particular order, by the way, right? I'm going to throw in Columbus, Georgia. Now, Columbus, Georgia has always hit my criteria of secret good virtual wholesaling markets because I had this one rule that I found out when I was in college was that if I can find areas that were in military bases or military towns that weren't extremely well known, for example, like Tampa Bay, Florida, like in that area has a military base, but everybody knows those areas. Columbus, Georgia is home to a massive military base in a very weird part of Georgia. It's in Western Georgia on the border of Alabama, which it used to be called Fort Benning. I think it's called Fort Moore now. They keep changing the names of it, but absolutely amazing, massive military base. And it's really cool. It's got a massive population, I believe over 170,000 people living in there. And the thing is, there's a big economy there. And it's kind of in the middle of nowhere if you look at it on a map of like, no one really wants to be on that part of Georgia or that part of Alabama, but there's a decent population there. It's absolutely amazing for virtual wholesaling. And I've taught a lot of people how to go after those markets, and a lot of people in those markets doing well. They don't want to tell you how good it works, but I'm telling you, government lists, texting, cold calling, if you could find someone to reverse drive for dollars, there's a ton of other wholesalers in that market. But it's a great, great market, especially if you just don't want to deal with competition. Now, there is going to be competition there. I'm telling you guys, I'm just being straight up with you. You're going to have to deal with probably my company too in there. But there's plenty of fish to go around for everyone to eat there in that market and plenty of wholesaling deals to be done. But my biggest advice is the more niche you could possibly get in that market of lists like probates, pre-foreclosures, liens, that would be great. And let the local wholesalers do the trying for dollars. I look for local wholesalers to go drive for dollars and reverse drive for dollars, and you get the inbound lead to go attack them. I think that's an amazing way to get deals too. But Columbus, Georgia is definitely a hidden gem you should be looking at. Number 2 here is going to be Lynchburg, Virginia. Now you might go, what? Lynchburg, Virginia, never heard of that place. Well, it's actually the home of Liberty University, and didn't really think too much of it, but I started finding a lot of virtual wholesalers doing well there and people there, and a lot of people wholesaling in Richmond, Virginia. Now, Richmond, Virginia used to be like the biggest like secret wholesaling. I started putting it number 1 on my virtual wholesaling rankings, and it kind of went away. And it's definitely got a lot more saturation now, but still a ton of money you can make in Richmond. But a lot of people started focusing in other areas of Virginia. I kind of exposed Newport News, Hampton Roads region being absolutely amazing, one of the biggest naval bases in the entire country. But this other town, Lynchburg, Virginia, which doesn't have a good population, it's not insanely massive, but they got a lot of buyer activity and a lot of investment because there's a massive university there. So a ton of deals being done in Lynchburg, Virginia. I know it sounds a little weird because it's like the western part of the state of Virginia. I can't say West Virginia or Western Virginia, but you know, the western part of the state of Virginia. And it's just not thought about right. You got to remember in virtual wholesaling, when I think about an 18-year-old or like a 19-year-old wholesaler, all they care about when they think about a city to virtually wholesale in is, do I know the city? And most 18-year-olds will only know a city if it has an NFL or an NBA team. So that's why automatically everyone thinks, oh, I should wholesale in Los Angeles because the Lakers are there. Or I could do Milwaukee because the Bucks play there. And if you're not part of the 32 teams in the NFL that has a city in it, the average teenager in the United States is not going to go and market to that area. And even if you think of international wholesales, like that's all they care about. But there's a massive populations of counties and cities and municipalities that don't have NFL teams or NBA or sports franchises, and they're ripe for the taking for wholesaling. Columbus, Georgia is one of them. Lynchburg, Virginia is one of them too. Now, number 3 here is definitely a controversial take. And I would like to preface this by telling you I am not a lawyer, and I do recommend you go seek an attorney before you do this. But I say wholesale real estate in the state of South Carolina. I think South Carolina is an amazing state for wholesaling real estate. Now, before you go say, oh, wholesaling is illegal in the state of South Carolina, from everywhere I've read the law, I don't see this. And with the closing attorneys that I speak to, they don't think it's illegal either. And if there's ever an issue with the law, please let me know. But from me reading the laws and me seeing the disclosures of the laws, the assignment of contract, which is wholesaling in my eyes, I mean, South Carolina defies wholesaling as something completely different than assigning a contract, but the art of assigning your contract is completely legal. So me telling you that you can assign your contract in South Carolina, it's good. Now, there's some rules to the game in there and ways you should do it correctly and ways you could incorrectly do it. So I do recommend you consult an attorney before you do anything in the state of South Carolina. But if you're somebody who wants to transact in that market, it's really good. And if you want to be somebody who wants to wholesale, which is, buying the deal, fixing it up, and then throwing it back on the market, which I do a ton of too, it's called wholesaling. South Carolina is even better because the laws and restrictions aren't even there for wholesaling from everything that I've seen. Again, I'm not a lawyer. This is not law advice. Seek an attorney before you do anything. But the coolest part about South Carolina is you have to use a closing attorney, which means you do consult with a lawyer and or attorney before you do it, which is everything I tell you to do. But it's really good because a lot of people think it's completely outlawed to even talk to a seller in South Carolina, which is insane to me. And a lot of the virtual saturation has really gone away. So what I highly recommend for you to do is go consult a closing attorney in South Carolina, see what you can do, see what you can't do, have them read the law, give your advice, because I'm not qualified to give you law advice and pretty much no one else on the internet is, but a real attorney and a real lawyer can do this. And that's what I highly recommend. Now, if you were able to go out here and virtually wholesale in South Carolina and you do it the correct and legal ways with an attorney telling you what you can or can't do, I think you're going to absolutely crush it because most people are so scared to do there. And if you just do it the right way, I think you should be fine. You make a ton of money in South Carolina. And I think you can do the same thing too. Now, you also got to remember that it's not about if the market's saturated or if it's not saturated, that's going to be your success. It's about the marketing you do too. And what I highly, highly recommend everyone does is just go off of the fact if somebody else can be successful there, you can probably be successful there too. So the 3 markets I just told you today, right? Technically 4, but Columbus, Lynchburg, and South Carolina, I personally know wholesalers doing at least $100,000 a year there. Now, for Columbus and South Carolina, I know wholesalers making over $1 million there. I've made a lot of money in these markets wholesaling real estate, so I can tell you with 100% certainty, these are amazing wholesaling real estate markets. But here's the crazy part. You're still watching this video. You're still like, well, what more? Well, what's more is for you to start pulling a list and get to marketing, right? So I recommend you go to freewholesaling.com, my free real estate wholesaling course, where I absolutely show you absolutely for free how to pull government lists completely for free from these markets so you can start going after and getting deals. Guys, it costs no money to pull the probates in South Carolina. I actually show you in my school community, freewholesaling.com, how to go in South Carolina, get the probates, get the liens, get the pre-foreclosures, and start attacking these leads. Best part is I want to give you 1,000 free skip traces so you can go pull the list, skip traces for free, and start getting deals. At X Leads, you can get 1,000 free skip traces included on your 7-day free trial. So I definitely recommend, even if you just don't even want to use X Leads, literally just sign up for X Leads for a 7-day free trial, get the free unlimited skip tracing, and get it out of there. Like whatever you want. But I'm telling you, just pull a list, get the 1,000 skip traces in there, and just start texting, calling, whatever you want to do with Google Voice, and start getting some deals. It's really that easy. I don't know how much easier I can make this for you. freewholesaling.com for the free government list in these markets. You get 1,000 free skips. You don't have to manually do it anymore. and then you start getting wholesaling real estate deals. This is the simplest formula for success. Free lists from the government, 1,000 free skips from Zach at xleads.com, and then you just start getting deals. If you're ready to go, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, go to freewholesaling.com to get the free lists, and go to xleads.com to get your 1,000 free skip traces. Guys, this is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.